Saving America is taking on the national debt in a special mini-series. Welcome, this is Dr. David D. Shine for Saving America. Our fourth panelist is profoundly skeptical that we will see any real change anytime soon with the national debt. Welcome back to Saving America, Steve Connally. And last but certainly not least is Steve Connally. He's a former baseball player and a lifelong baseball fan. He is also an astute observer of life and politics, which inspired his book, The God Bet, B-E-T, which is available on Amazon. Steve has a degree in political science from Cal State and is currently residing in Southern California, where he teaches and coaches baseball. And Steve, take a shot here. Let us hear your views.
Okay. I've agreed with a lot of what they're saying, the other panelists so far. One of the big problems is that both parties don't have the political will to do anything about it. So I think there are things we can do. I am pessimistic that any of it will happen. The Democrats don't want to, because they want to keep giving stuff away. And then the Republicans know that they will be vilified and booted out of office if they do something about it. Not that they're not vilified in the media enough already, but if they try to push through all these spending decisions that they're going to have to make to lower the debt, they're going to take a lot more vilification in the media and from the Democrats. Some of the things they can do, some of the discretionary spending things, and some of the mandatory things. Social Security is a big chunk of the budget, and it was President George W. Bush tried to offer the opting out of the Social Security system and doing the private accounts, which that would take a chunk out of the deficits, but it did not work. He was vilified for trying it. Scott talked about growing out of the debt, and if you just froze spending instead of actually cutting it, it would help us to do the growing out of the deficits and the debt. But even if you freeze spending, they call it cuts, and they attack. Unfortunately, I think that inflating the currency is the option that they're choosing, and I fear that that's going to cause a lot of big problems in the long run. I hope that they're able to fight back the taxes that Ed was talking about. My big fear now is that what's coming next is the environmental spending and the climate change agenda, and I think that's going to make what's happened in the last year and a half look small. I think they're going to use that to blow up the deficits even more, and we're going to be in trouble in the long run. And I don't see anybody having the political will to fight back. Like I said, the Republicans or the Democrats. So I'm a little bit pessimistic on this. Not that it can't be done, but that it will be done. So that's my take.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Saving America. This is Dr. David D. Shine. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform.